Hello students, welcome to Easy Os Math channel. Today our topic is laws of exponent. The very first law is multiplication law. What does multiplication law states? Multiplication law states that if we have two numbers with same base, that is base A here, and different exponent m, n, how we can perform the product between these two numbers? It's very easy. The law says you have to simply write the common base and in the power, you just have to add the powers of both the numbers. So let us see some example and try to implement the law on those example and write the expression in the simpler form. So the very first example, we have 3 to the power 7 into 3 to the power 2. We can clearly see that we have two numbers in product with common base 3. So what we can do to write this expression in simple form, we just write the common base 3 and we will add the power, that is 7 plus 2, and that will be 3 to the power 9. Let us go to the next example. The next example says 7 to the power 4 into 7 to the power minus 10. Here's again we see that we have two numbers with common base 7 here and they are in product with each other. According to law, what we can write the common base 7 and add the powers. 4 plus negative 10. Now what is 4 plus negative 10? Let's quickly do that. 4 plus negative 10. Students, we know positive negative is negative, so it will be 4 minus 10, and 4 minus 10 is minus 6. So this will become 7 to the power minus 6. Cool. Let us go to the next example very quickly. Here we have x to the power 4 into x to the power 3. Again, base x, common base, they are in product. Write common base x and add the powers. Cool. And this will be x to the power 7. Now let us go to a little bit more advanced example in which we have more than two terms with different base. It's not a problem. Whenever you see such type of example, try to make a pair of common base. So we can see here we have different bases like P, Q and R. So what I'm going to do here, in the first thing I will be making pairs. So I'll make the pair of numbers having base P. So I can see two numbers with base P, P to the power minus 3, and I can also see another number with base P, P to the power 6. So this is my first pair. Let us make the pair with number Q, base Q, that is Q to the power 4, and I can see another number with base Q, that is Q to the power 7. Finally, I have number with base R, so R to the power 23, and I can see R to the power minus 9. Now we can apply law one by one to this group respectively. So what will be the expression? So P is the common base here. You can simply add their power. Negative 3 plus 6. Now friends, you know negative 3 plus 6 will give you 3. Q to the power 4 plus 7. And what is 4 plus 7? 11. And R to the power 23 plus negative 9, and that will be equal to 14. Cool. Now let us see the example in which we have the coefficient associated with the terms. So same thing, first of all we are going to make pairs here with common base. I need some space here. Go. Let us try to write these numbers. Okay, so the very first thing I can see the expression or the term having base m. So I'll write down this here. Now if I'll see any numbers with base m, I'll write along with this and make a pair. So I can see there is a number with base m, so I'll write phi m. Now the next pair will be the number with base n, so it will be 3n to the power 11. Another term with base n is 3n to the power minus 5, so this is the second pair. And the last pair will be with base 4, so it's 4p to the power 19 and 2 p minus 7. So what we have done, we made pairs having same base so that we can apply the product law one by one. Now here, one thing to notice, we have the coefficient associated with the terms, with the numbers. So we have to multiply coefficient with each other. So 2 times 5 will be 10, and m here base, m here base. So we'll apply product law, and product law states that simply add the power. Here the power is 12, but you can't see any power here. If there is no power, you can say by default the power is 1. Okay. Similarly, if we apply product rule here, we first multiply the coefficient. So 3 times 3 is 9, and n to the power 11 plus minus 5, addition of powers. And finally 4 to the power 2, 4 into 2, sorry, that will be 8, and p to the power 19 plus minus 7. Cool. So this will be equal to 10 into m to the power 13, 9 into n to the power, what is 11 plus minus 5? It is 11 minus 5, and that will give you 6. And finally 8p to the power 19 plus negative 7, and that will be equal to 12. Now we see here more than one coefficient here which doesn't look good, which is not in the standard form, so we have to multiply this coefficient. So product of 10, 9 and 8 will be 720, m to the power 13, n to the power 6 and p to the power 12. As simple as that.